Hi, welcome to Potterwatch. I am the Green Ghost, your infamous talk show host. I'm actually really excited about this episode because I finally get to tell you about what I've been doing for the past few months. I know I've given you a little bit about how I've sort of been on this mission and doing some cool things. And finally, after lots and lots and lots of begging and pleading and getting on my knees and all the stuff, Taryn said yes! And so I can finally tell you. So the biggest thing that I was supposed to do is, about 3-ish or so months ago, we lost a member of our great group. And this member was a really important person and was really important to me and a lot of other people. And so we lost this member and she took off, God knows where. Well, I found out where. But we did lose her. And about 2 weeks later, Ressa came up to me and she's like, hey, I have this mission for you. I need you to do this for you. I need you to find Marissa. And I look at her like, what? What? And she's like, no, I'm serious. I need you to do this. And I'm like, well, what about school? I'm at Hogwarts. Don't I need to do all this and everything? And she's like, I need you to do this. And I'm like, well, okay, screw school. We're going to go on a mission. And, terrible mission. I don't know why I accepted. It was horrible. No, it was pretty good. I traveled out of the country quite a bit. Experienced a lot of crazy things. Went to America. Went to Africa. They use a lot of wandless magic there. Tokyo was great. Still don't know how to speak the language, but it was pretty good. Sakura blossoms were pretty cool. It was interesting. But, I searched practically everywhere that I could think of going. And I was like, whoa, crap. I can't go back empty-handed. Like, Race is never going to let me go back to Slytherin. I'm not going to even step back into Hogwarts if I don't show up with Marissa. And so I'm like, well, crap, what do I do? And so I am, like, looking for any tip that I can find. And so finally, I started hearing some, like, rumors about her being in America. And so that's where I wind up traveling to again. Mind you, I was there before, but I went there again, as crazy as it was before. And, so I'm over there and I'm starting to get, I feel like I'm getting warmer. There's a lot of tips. There's a lot of more stuff. People have seen her and I'm like, well, yeah, maybe I can actually find her. And so I get a pinpoint location as to where she might be. And you think the Philosopher's Stone had traps? Well, that was like nothing to what I had to face, it was how she even got a horned serpent under her control. I don't even know, but I mean, like, I don't know how I'm alive, but this is cool. It's great. I found Marissa! Yay! Either way, I did find her. I did bring her back. I am back in Slytherin again. Yeah, go me. We're awesome. We're doing things. Anyways, so I can bring myself to today's topic. And today's topic actually, like, going around and trying to find this fellow Slytherin and getting back to where I wanted to be. And maybe really think about the Hogwarts houses. And I know I've talked about the founders before, but I really actually wanted to incorporate the houses and talk about the houses this time. And so I did have a few questions involving that, and, one of the things is like, what house are you? We see certain things, but, what house are you? And, how did you feel about getting into that house? Obviously, I'm a Slytherin, and I think it's the most fantastic thing in the world. Like, I wouldn't trade it for the world. Sorry, other houses. Slytherin for life. Yeah. And so I'm a really proud Slytherin. I absolutely love being in that humble and awesome and perfect home. It's great. My second question would be, what things do you like about your house? What not to like about Slytherin? We're like the best house ever. No, I really love how Slytherins are very loyal to each other and that we're always there, like, no matter what. If you're Slytherin and something's happening with you, it doesn't matter if I hated you the day before. I'm sticking by your side today. Anybody messing with you, well, they have to mess with me too. And that's just how it is with any Slytherin that you face. We may have some inter-house issues and we may have, like, intra-house issues, but no matter what, we always stand our ground with each other. And that's a really important thing that I love about Slytherin. We also, we're really awesome. We're kind, only the best get into our house. Like, we're deemed worthy. Yeah. Worthiness. And, so, I mean, overall, I've always loved the house. And it's just something that I have, like, never not wanted to be a part of. So, I love it. Ever since I read the first Harry Potter book, I was like, oh, it's Slytherin. I don't care if Malfoy is a douche. I like Slytherin. And so I've always wanted to be, and I always knew I was going to be Slytherin, and here I am, a happy Slytherin. The second question would be, what kind of things do you hate about the house? I have met some Slytherins that are a little bit egotistical. And not on this site, but, like, in general, I've met certain Slytherins that are really egotistical, and they try and say that that's a part of their house, and I'm like, no. Don't have an ego if you can't back it up. Clearly, you can't back it up, so therefore, get out of my house. And so, that's always been one thing, and not just that, is people perceive us as being really uppity and egotistical, and I'm just sort of like, no. If we have something, if we know we're going to do something, we are able to back it up, and therefore, it's not an ego. We know what we're doing, girlfriend. No. So that, and the fact that I just hate, we have such a bad rap that we're the bad house. I don't like being referred to as the bad house. I mean, we're really smart people. Before Harry came along, we had the House Cup for like 6 years in a row. And so, we're really good. I really love it. I sort of don't like that we may cheat just a bit in the books. That's not something that I'm totally okay with. I mean, I understand walking the fine line, but blatantly trying to cheat and stuff, especially in Quidditch. That's not something like, if we're going to win in Quidditch, we're going to win in Quidditch. It's talent that we're going to win with, not graying the rules. And so my last question would probably be, what house would you have chosen to be a part of? Sorting Hat aside. And that's where I'm sort of a little bit conflicted, because yes, I absolutely love Slytherin. Slytherin heartbeat me. But I've also felt that I was sort of like a Ravenclaw too. And so I always said to people before I was actually chosen by the Sorting Hat, I was like, if I were to choose, I'd either be in Slytherin or Ravenclaw. There's no doubt about it. Not only do I love, like, Slytherin and everything about it, and I'm cunning and resourceful and everything, but I like to be really smart, and I like to read, and I'm really book study and everything. I was like, either or. I would pick either or, but then I'd always say if the Sorting Hat did get to choose, that it would be Slytherin, that no matter what, my heart is Slytherin. I may have, like, an exterior that's sort of Ravenclaw, but I am, like, Slytherin deep down, right across the heart. And, so yeah, I really hope you like this episode of Potterwatch. Let me know if you have any questions of your own. Please enjoy the responses and enjoy everything that you love about the video, and please have fun with it. I guess I'm babbling at this point, but I love you guys. You're so great. Just remember that it's 35 points if you post your response video, and 10 points if you post it in the comments below. Make sure to hashtag Potterwatch, and try and hashtag my name too. It does help when I have my name added. I can specifically search for it. Anyways, I love you all. Green Ghost out.